Hey everyone, Sean here from tennis. I wanted to start out by thanking everybody in athletics for kind of, and this goes for everyone, holding together this department through kind of a strange moment virtually. Everyone has been extremely interactive and helpful and kind of like, business as usual, except for the fact that nobody's on campus. But you could really feel the energy and the spirit that everybody's trying to put forth and keep athletics functioning as usual during this strange time. And obviously now I'd like to talk a little bit about Sydney Lynch, who is our one and only graduating senior from the women's team. I've met Sydney before, but this year has been really big in just kind of understanding her as a person and a player. From a coach's perspective, she couldn't have been any more helpful. Just the fact that there was already an existing culture within the women's team when I took over, and a lot of that was really maintained and created through her and a couple of other individuals. But Sydney, she's always one of the first to come to practice. She's the one to organize, the warm-up routines. She's never quiet. She's always motivating, and she's obviously carried the most amount of passion with her. And I just really like to say thank you, just because I think she gave at least me an easier time as a coach, and acted somewhat as a volunteer assistant coach, and the behind the scenes, organizing group meetings, team meetings, and kind of keeping that Cavalier spirit active while I wasn't there. And then now for the men, these guys who are graduating this year, Matthew DiMaria and CJ Lamantia, they're the first to leave of this newer generation of men's tennis that we've been so fortunate to, at least I've been so fortunate to be a part of for the past 4 years. It's an understatement to say that these two guys were and are still instrumental in kind of turning the page for tennis and bringing in the next generation of players and continuing to keep the bar of talent, work ethic, and overall commitment to not only tennis but Cabrini tennis and the program as a whole. So I'd really like to thank you guys personally. Knowing you guys for the last 4 years has been really awesome and really motivating to call you guys, not only players but friends. And I couldn't wish you any more but the best after graduating this year. Thank you guys. Stay healthy.